want to say something because I see this comment a lot in the comment section, and someone just said it in this comment section. And I don't speak on this person. I do respect the fact that he passed away. So I'm not that kind of person that's ever gonna talk bad about a person that passed away. If you know anything about the history, me and that person didn't have the best relationship when he was alive and well. But he's passed on, and I respect that. So I won't say anything negative. But what I will say is this. I hear in the comments, oh, you're sounding more like him. I did do a show about a year and a half ago, but I never watched it after, and I barely watched it prior. So when you guys say that comparison, I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't watch a show like how you guys watch a show faithfully. So if you're here, I sound like Kendra motherfucking G. Just so we're all clear. Now let's continue with our show.
Kendra, you've just proven that you don't know what I talk about. That's not what the danger zone means.
Educate
me. So this is what I mean. You're a professional woman, and you're in media too, right? You run
yes, I am.
And you watch my show. I defined the danger zone countless times, and you still are saying something it ain't. The danger zone is the years between 27 and 35.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm saying.
That's not it.
Okay.
27 to 35, when a woman needs to really focus like a laser on the outcome she wants. If you want to be married with children, you need to focus like a laser because after age 30, by 35, you hit what's geriatric pregnancy.
Hi, yes. So I just wanted to come on and touch on this video that Kendra put up stating that people are getting in her comments, and I think there was a video out here where a guy was telling her that to her face as well, that she was trying to sound like Kevin Samuels. I can't remember where I was watching that, so I don't know. If I can find it, I'll put it in here. If not, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, people are starting to say that well, I think they've been saying it because even when he was alive, there were comparisons. People were making comparisons between her and Kevin Samuels. Now, I didn't know that she had some type of relationship. So that's, she's saying, oh, I don't want to talk about the dead. But y'all know, people be out here talking about dead folk. People can't keep Tupac's name out their mouth, okay? So much for respect for the dead. But I digress. They can't keep Michael's name out their mouth. They can't keep Whitney's name out their mouth. A plethora of people. So all of a sudden we respecting the dead though, right? It's always that part. And I'm not saying anything against her. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I believe she had a relationship with him, and that's why she don't want to speak on him. Now maybe that relationship did not turn out pleasant, because I believe he made some statements about her when he was alive, because I recall her coming up about people trying to do what he was doing. I personally think their setups are different. That's my opinion. Now, people have to understand, some people will just have the same logic. They will see things the same way. And I feel like there's probably quite a few Black people that share in the same value system as far as what's important and what's not, right? And so maybe that's what people are hearing. And she was entertaining him at one time, so it's possible that she believed some of the stuff that he was saying. And that's what I mean. They may share in the same value system, that they think the stuff that they think is what it is. And that's their right to. I'm not saying anything against it. That's their right to. That is absolutely their right to. So I don't know. And I, to be honest, I don't watch her as that often. I've watched 2 lives. And the one that I saw, both of them, to be honest, they were both lighthearted. It was just comical. The one girl was talking about what she was looking for, and there was nothing really for Kendra to say that would come off like a Kevin Samuels to me. And then the other one, and I think a lot of people, that one kind of went viral because it was even on the blogs, where the lady was telling the guy that he was looking for younger women for a certain reason. And those were the only two conversations, two videos I've honestly watched of Kendra G. So I can't really speak to what she's saying to people. Just like I really can't speak to a lot of the stuff Kevin Samuels was saying, except for the stuff that people were bringing up, and from when I was paying attention to him in the very, very beginning, for me 2 years ago. And like I said in the other video, once I realized that he has a certain mindset, I just stopped even, listening to him. And like I've said also before, I don't take relationship advice from single people. That's my logic. That's what my value system. That's what I believe. I don't think that people who are not you could be in a stable relationship and not be married. But if you're not in a committed relationship or a stable relationship with somebody that you've been with for a while, and I don't understand what you can add to my situation when your situation is the same as mine. And that's just my opinion. Now, if it's a group of single people, like some of the panel discussions that are on TikTok, where everyone's kind of single and speaking, or even if they're married, but you're speaking from your story, right? From what you understand. And everyone's just dialoguing that way. Yeah, that's fine. But I think that it's something about people getting on their high horse and feeling like they can look down on other people for not thinking like them, while they don't even have a relationship or a marriage themselves. Is that part for me? I can't get into that. And I've said this already before in one of my videos. So I don't really pay attention to a lot of these people, to be really, really, really honest. I just don't. Now, there are some people who have relationship commentary or panel discussions, or they will interview couples, right? And that's different, because then you get that husband and you get that wife's perspective on what it takes to keep a relationship together, right? That makes sense. And those conversations are usually intelligent conversations, right? Now, when you just want to clown around or play around, then you get off into all this other stuff. That's what I think. So it is possible that she is sounding like him just based on the fact that they may share the same views about things, about certain things. And she was in discussions with him. I see the videos. And there's at least two. I believe, where she went live with him. And maybe she was trying to get her foot in the door, right? To introduce herself to his audience, so people can go over and watch her on her platform. I get that. I think the young lady who's doing the Pineapple Show, are you guys familiar with that? She, I see there on her Instagram, she has a video with Kevin Samuels, obviously when he was still alive, with him. Well, literally, she's standing there talking to him. And I think they were talking about they were going to do something together as well. But yeah, I don't hear her giving advice. She just allowed the girl to, and on her platform, it is up to the woman. The woman will listen to these different guys, and if she's not interested in the guy, she will say pineapple. So it's, her platform is set up different from Kendra G's and from Kevin Samuels. And I feel like Kendra's is set up different from what Kevin Samuels was doing as well. Kevin Samuels was going live with a lot of women, and I see men and women in dialogue with Kendra. Now, if she is saying things that sound familiar to people, it is possible that she's doing that intentionally, or it's possible that that's just the way she think, the way she feel, right, about whatever the topic is. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about all these dating platforms? The ones that give advice. Because like I said, the girl that's doing the pineapple, she don't really do that. If the lady says she don't want to talk to the guy anymore, she will click him off. So it's kind of that part of it. Now, she may switch it up and allow the men to sit in that seat where they're picking women. I don't know. Maybe she won't do it that way. But so far from what I've seen, it's the woman who will pick if she's going to continue a conversation. Which also, the other thing about her platform is that these people could be anywhere, right? They're not all in the same city. So it's very light. It's highly, it's not really unlikely, I should word it this way, I guess, that these people would ever go out on a date or anything like that anyway. So I don't really think it's a quote unquote dating or hookup type setup, because you could be talking to some woman that's in London and you live in San Diego. So how likely, I should say, is it that you're going to go on a date with that person? So her setup is a little different. I think Kendra's, she allowed the person to say what it is they're looking for. Then they could give their social media handle. And if you want to contact them, you can, right? But I guess she is holding more conversation than I would ever heard her hold with people. And I just don't hear it. Because, like I said, the 2 videos that I watched, there was another lady on there, and she was the one talking to the guy about him saying that he only wanted to date, 20-something-year-old women. Watch her like that. Sometimes I'll see her go live, but I don't get a chance to really get into it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that she is trying to sound like Kevin Samuels if you are watching? Or do you think her setup is just completely different? And let me know what you think about all this dating, going live, hooking up people. Well, she's not hooking anybody. Well, I guess she is. Let me know what you think about, because Kevin Samuels started out saying that his platform was for high value men, right? And if you think that you're compatible or to a high value man, but then when women who were making X amount of money, he didn't want to talk to them, right? He didn't want to talk to them. Remember, he told the lady she was average looking at best. And then he came out later and said, just because you have money don't mean that you should expect to marry someone with money. So he was never trying to put people or like-minded people together, to be honest. It was just for entertainment value for him to say that he was trying to put people together that way. And then it just became this whole full-out circus where he was just going live with women and telling them what they need to do, and they have no business contacting him if they got 3 kids, right? And all, just all kind of stuff that he was saying. It just turned into like a real clown session, opposed to the way he started out. He didn't stay on course, I guess I should put it that way. He definitely took that left when he saw his numbers rising. He took that left. So I don't know, maybe Kendra's doing the same thing. Maybe she's taking that left because she's seeing her numbers climb. And so maybe now she's trying to give advice as well. Let me know what you guys think, what you know about all of this, and I'll see you in the next video.